Welcome to Trend Watch, your source for the latest in fashion and style. On this episode, a fall movie preview takes us across the universe. And Burberry's Christopher Bailey brings Brit style to Midwestern USA. Hi, I'm Minnie Anden. One of the most powerful influences on our culture is the medium of film and television, affecting how we look, live, and think. Here's a preview of one film you don't want to miss.
Is there anybody going to listen to my story? All about the girl who came to stay.
This musical love story, set in the midst of the 1960s, across the universe, transports us back in time to an era of uncertainty and change. Evan Rachel Wood stars as the innocent young ingenue finding her way.
She's just on this roller coaster, and she's just growing up and learning and falling in love and losing, love, and she just goes through everything.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad.
Using tunes from one of the era's most prolific and iconic bands, the Beatles songbook is more than a soundtrack.
These songs were the zeitgeist of a particular era in the 60s, a time of change, a kind of renaissance. It's not exactly the same, but it's analogous to what's going on today. People are a little spooked, and the war in Iraq means that these songs that were written in the Vietnam era have an extra resonance.
Filled with performances from veteran rock stars like Bono to newcomers like Jim Sturgis, 90% of the film was shot live.
Falling, yes I am falling.
People are used to music videos and all of that looping, all of that dubbing, and we want this to feel like they are singing in those locations, and they are.
Oh, so are you.
The characters venture through the turbulent times of civil rights, anti-war protests, free speech, and rock and roll. All the while, capturing the music and the mood of the era to make it a modern-day musical worth seeing.
Burberry's Christopher Bailey recently wowed Chicago's fashion crowd with a show-stopping gala and personal appearance at Nordstrom. Trend Watch was behind the scenes for an exclusive look.
It was a whirlwind tour as the Windy City welcomed one of fashion's favorite designers.
Fashion for me is when somebody gets excited about what they're putting on and when they really feel good and when they feel strong or sexy.
And it's his job to make sure everything looks strong and sexy for tonight's first ever Burberry Person fashion show, this side of the Atlantic.
What we wanted to do was to try and capture a little bit on a mini scale the Milan show.
From the staging and music to hair and makeup, and of course the fall collection.
We hope it's going to be a fun, relaxed and inspiring evening.
The evening got underway as guests arrived at Millennium Park for pre-show cocktails and shopping.
To have an international designer like Christopher Bailey coming to Chicago only shows the power of this city, this sense of style that the city has, and how vibrant the retail market has become.
I think it's very exciting for the city of Chicago. It's showing that Chicago is becoming a fashion-forward city.
When we approached Burberry about it, they've been great partners of ours all along. They jumped at the opportunity and said, well, okay, no, if we're going to do this, let's really do it right.
Fashion goers felt the fall collection was right on, clapping as the models charged down the runway, suited up in sexy armor, tunics, and military regalia. After all, Bailey looked to the Person logo, a medieval knight on a charger, for inspiration.
The big message is all about outerwear and how we translate outerwear. We've been talking about this kind of English rose that grows a few spikes and a few thorns. It's all part of this jousting knight that really comes from Thomas Burberry 150 years ago.
His most directional piece?
A trench coat that's basically all studded, this idea of protection, the body armor, but taken really into a traditional shaped trench coat.
A fabulous finish.
We had an amazing atmosphere. We had really great girls, great personalities. It feels like everyone had fun outside as well, so yeah, really great spirit here.
Day 2, his personal appearance at Nordstrom.
This is a great opportunity to talk directly to that customer. It's a very sophisticated customer in Chicago. You look beautiful in this. Yeah. You have to really find the personality of the clothes that suits your lifestyle. Try things, but listen to your gut instinct and look in the mirror. And if you feel good, then you probably look good as well. We've had a lot of fun. The energy is unbelievable. People have been trying things on, buying. Everyone's been so friendly. I've had a great time in Chicago.
Thanks for watching Trend Watch on shopvogue.tv. Be sure to tune in to more episodes, and don't forget to shop the shows.